Hello, welcome back to another one of AirSend's YouTube channel. Today we're going to go ahead and show you how to format a message nicely using MarkDown language. Thing looks like. Okay, so first we're going to start off with headers. So we're going to do hashtag number 1, or just one hashtag, and this will be heading 1. And you hit enter, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so we're going to do 2 hashtags just to show heading 2. And as you can see, it's smaller and not as bold as heading 1. So you can go to up to 6 headings, and basically what you do is just do however many, like whatever the number heading is, like header 3, you can do 3 hashtags, header 4, 4 hashtags, and so forth. So let's go ahead and show you what that looks like. And we're going to do Shift Enter to make a new line. Remember, when using Markdown language, Shift Enter is your absolute best friend for making a new line. Unless you just have a whole odyssey to type out in your message, then you don't have to worry about that. Alright, Shift Enter. Then we're going to do 3 hashtags and do heading 3. Shift Enter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heading 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heading 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heading 6. For whatever reason, I just thought it'd be cool just to start using numbers instead of words. How fun is that? So let's just go ahead and fix this real quick. So as you can see, each hashtag has the right amount of headings for their numbers and so forth. We're going to go ahead and hit send, and this is what it's going to look like. So as you can see, heading 1, heading 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bold to not as bold, big to not as big is how that works. The next thing we're going to go ahead and show you is how to make italics. So there's 2 ways to make italics. You can do asterisks or underscores. So we're going to do both for this instance to show you what it looks like. So the first one we're going to do is the asterisk. So we're going to do 1 asterisk here. We're going to type in italics, put it asterisk right here. So whatever is between these 2 asterisks is what's going to be italicized. And we're going to go ahead and hit send, or you can hit enter, and there you go, you have italics right there. Another way to do it is, of course, the underscores. So just 1 underscore each between, same thing like the asterisk, send it, and there you go, and another form of italics. To do a bold messaging, or like a bold font, so to speak, we're going to do 2 asterisks and 2 underscores. It's the same thing with italicize. So we're going to do 1, 2, bold message, end it right there, hit enter, and there you go. And then we're going to do 1, 2, bold message, 1, 2, and there you go. Now if you want to do italicized and bold messaging in a sentence, you can most definitely do that. So what we're going to say is the great, and then we're going to italicize big, so put that there, dog, and then let's go ahead and do a bolding for jumped. So we're going to do jumped over the fence, and there you go. Let's say we're going to do 2 asterisks here and an underscore, great big dog. Then we're going to do underscore and 2 asterisks. This is going to say that whatever's between here will be bold and italicized, and then jumped over the fence. And look at that, excuse the typo, but we have great big dog, bolded and italicized. So you can get all creative with it, or whatever you would like to do. So the next thing we're going to go ahead and do is show you how to make lists. These are great for like whenever you have clients and you need to give them like a to-do list, or you're interested in a community and you have a list of favorites that you want to share with people. So let's go ahead and practice our headers here. We're going to do heading number 1. We're going to say favorite TV shows. Alright, and shift enter. Remember, shift enter again is always going to be your best friend. It's your new line. Shift enter equals new line. Remember that. So we're going to do number 1. Personal favorite of mine is the Golden Girls. Don't laugh. Number 2, we're going to say the Andy Griffith Show. Again, do not laugh. And 3, let's say Happy Days. Gotta love Happy Days. And then we're gonna hit enter. And there you go. See, it's a nicely formatted message. You have a beautiful heading and the most amazing TV shows ever to air. Okay, so let's get a little more creative with this. Let's do an unordered sublist and an ordered sublist. So let's go ahead and say, let's do suppers today, because we all love food. So we're going to do number 1, and let's say pizza, because that's what's on my mind right now. You're going to do 2 spaces, and this is going to be for your unordered sublist. So let's say you want toppings on there, so we're going to say onions, shift enter, space space. Let's do sausage actually, not pepperoni. Shift enter, space space, and then let's do mushrooms. And then let's go ahead and actually send that so you see what it looks like. And as you can see, again, heading 1, you have your suppers with your pizza, onions and sausage and mushrooms as your unordered subheadings under pizza. Alright, now let's get a little more creative and show the ordered sublist and what that looks like, and then I'll show you what unordered and ordered look like together. So let's go ahead and say, let's do a level 2 heading here and say pies. So we're going to go ahead and do number 1, blackberry pie, if I can spell that correctly. Number 2, apple pie. Number 3, key lime pie. And let's go with number 3, what we want to add with our key lime pie. So we're going to do, remember, space space, because that will indicate that it's going to be a subheading. But this time we're going to do an ordered subheading and not an unordered. So we're going to do A, let's say we want whipped cream with this. Shift enter. B, always have to have lime with it. And space space, let's say C, must have graham crust. And there you go. So you have 1, 2, an unordered and ordered sublist look like together and a message. So let's go ahead and do hashtag suppers. We're going to do number 1, pizza, shift enter, space space. We want onions, mushrooms, and sausage. And then we're going to do 2 hashtags for level heading 2. We're going to say pies, shift enter. It's going to be blackberry pie, apple pie, and 3 would be key lime pie. And then let's, for number 3, let's go ahead and do their ordered sublist. We're going to do space space, A, whipped cream, space space, B, lime, space space, C, and must have graham crust. Alright, we're going to go ahead and enter this, and voila, look at that. So you have suppers, your pizza of what you want, pies at your level 2 heading, your blackberry apple key lime pie, and what we want with a key lime pie must have is this. Okay, so the last thing we're going to go ahead and show you, and just kidding, not the last thing, we have a surprise block quotes. But right now we're going to go ahead and show you bullet points. So there are 3 different ways to use bullet points: asterisk, plus, and minus signs. So we're going to go ahead and do all 3 just to show you what it looks like. So asterisk, blackberry pie, shift enter, asterisk, and space, make sure to do that, apple pie, and key lime pie. And that's what it looks like. Same thing with plus and minus, so we're going to say pizza, and let's say wings. Why not, right? And same thing again. So our last thing we're going to go ahead and show you is block quotes. Block quotes are great for using for formatting messages of like quoting somebody, or using them in email, or just sending them as like a nice formatted message essentially. So what we're going to do is use our handy dandy little sign here and say AirSend is the best platform ever. Hit enter and look at that. It's like a little block quote. Now, if we want to have several lines of block quotes but as different sentences, we can definitely do that. So what we're going to do is, let's say, AirSend is the best, shift enter, and then we're going to say AirSend is the most efficient and clean looking platform there is. And there we go. There's another block quote. Okay, so that's basically what Markdown language is. This is how you're going to use this with AirSend. It looks great for formatting messages, professional, clean, sleek, all that wonderful jazz. Join us for our next episode as we go ahead and discuss how to add someone to a channel and how to sign up with AirSend. Thanks!